You're listening to the WBT Podcast with Michael Lodge. Listen to all of our podcasts at www.wbtpod.com. Stay informed. Let's get started.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. Today our conversation is going to be about something that no one wants to think about, but it happens. Divorce. I'll be right back.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518. Or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
Well, this morning I'm recording this from South Carolina. My home down in Palm Beach is all boarded up. They told us to evacuate. I came up to South Carolina, and it's a beautiful sunny day. So I'm happy for right now. Who knows what's going to happen with that storm that's out there? It just seems to be churning and not moving very fast. And we're not quite sure in which direction it's going to go in. So we will be patient. It's a beautiful day. I mean, if you could see today, it's blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. It is a beautiful day as we begin to start another week. I don't know how your Labor Day was, but I had a good Labor Day. I just, really, you know what I did? I just chilled out. I have been moving. I have been doing writing of a book that I'm working on. I've been packing up this house in South Carolina. So I was tired. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to just take it easy. And I don't even remember what I watched on TV. I have no idea because I was doing other stuff at the same time. It's one of those busy Labor Days that you just kind of just chill out and just be busy at doing nothing. I love the Italian phrase that says, the sweetness of doing nothing. I practiced that Italian phrase yesterday. Divorce is one of those subjects that no one really wants to talk about, but it happens in almost every family's life. We know of someone, a friend, a relative, a mother, a father, a brother, sister. Someone has gone through divorce or is going through divorce. And there's some rules that you really need to pay attention to. If you are thinking about going through divorce, you just can't do it alone. And the most important thing is to make sure that everything is communicated, anger is not risen. So you can't do it alone. You need to get yourself a group of people that's going to be surrounding you and advising you and taking your problem at heart. And praying for you too, because you need a lot of prayer when you go through divorce. It's a very highly emotionally charged human part of life. We wish it did not happen. We wish we all could stay together forever and ever. But this is a world that we live in that sometimes things pop up that are not on our road, but it crosses our road and we have to deal with it. So I really suggest that you don't do it alone. Get yourself a good group of people that's going to surround you. Because there are going to be times that you're going to need to cry and laugh and get some support from individuals who truly do love you. That is a good part of being a human being, is that we can give to those who are going through problem times. The other item that I would really suggest for both of you, both couples, find yourself a family mediator who can sit down with you at the very beginning. Because there's going to be a time that you're not going to be fully divorced, but you need to know what the rules are that you're going to set for yourselves. Who's going to pick up the kids? Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to be responsible for what? Who, what, where, and when, and all those questions need to be answered, and they need to be understood by both parties. So if you bring in a mediator who works with both sides and get the communication process from anger to, hey, let's actually do something, to make this whole process easier, there's a set of rules. What time are you going to pick the children up? What day are you going to have them? What are you going to provide for their medical and dental? Because you don't have a divorce decree yet. You have nothing on paperwork to set up the rules. So if you can agree to all of these facets of family life that you used to do together, but now you have to do separately, it is good to have a mediator to help you through the process. It makes it so much easier. Just don't do it yourself. Remember what I said. I said, don't go it alone. Find a mediator in a group of friends that are going to help you along the way. If you have a set of rules that both of you are following when it comes time for the actual divorce, documentation, and everything else, it makes it so much easier if you've all got it documented on who's going to do what. Who's responsible for what. Now, and I'll tell you another thing, is that having a mediator to help you through that beginning process cuts down the cost on the legal portion of the divorce. Because you've got everything settled, you got everything ready to go, that when you finally when you bring in the attorneys, and we usually, as a mediator myself, I usually bring in the attorneys a few sessions into it, so that everybody knows what's going on, and that all of the rules and laws and everything else is being respected. It's very important to have that pre-divorce mediator to come in to help you through this process. It relieves so much stress. You both this is what's happened in the mediations I've done. Both come in so frustrated, but when they leave the mediation session and it's all done, they are relieved to have it all done and to know who's going to do what and what the rules are. There's a set of rules for each family member to adhere to. So get a mediator to come in and help you. Don't do it alone. Don't go through this frustration alone, because a lot of that frustration can be taken care of through mediation. The other issue is that you may feel at some point in time that you're so frustrated, you're so stressed out, and you need to talk to someone that's professional. Don't hesitate and get a therapist. In fact, it would probably be good to get a therapist where they're hearing both sides. Relieve the stress. Get it over with. Talk it out. You know, close friends and family, they might give you some really good advice, but they likely do not have the professional experience of dealing with people trying to process such a painful, life-changing experience. It's just the worst part to go through. But if you hire a professional therapist, they can, without bias, help you sort out and examine your feelings in a non-judgmental way. And that's the same thing as what we do in the mediation process. We're not judging anybody. The mediator is not giving you or making the decisions for you. Both of you are making the decisions for you with the help of the mediator as he brings you two together and sort out the financial side, the children's side, everything else that happens while you were married, but now you both are going your separate ways. or separation. And you know what? You may even want to make this marriage work, and so you may want to go to a marriage counselor, marriage therapist. That separation time, that's what that's for, to see whether or not, if you want to make the decision whether or not if you will stay together or you will part ways. So think about that just a little bit. Maybe get a therapist. And then start to create some new memories of your own. Get out there and start doing some things. Most likely, the shorter the marriage, the easier it is to move on. But if you've been together for a long time, it's hard. Try to get out there. Try to meet friends for dinner. Take a day trip. Visit a new exhibit at the museum. Read a new book. In other words, build new experiences that don't include the ex-spouse. Do something new for yourself. And then another good suggestion is exercise. The more exercise that you do, the more the frustrations go away. Staying physically active is a very good advice for almost everyone, but especially those in the aftermath of their marriage or even before that, blowing up. Working out can release endorphins that can help lift your spirit. It can also be a healthy way to process thoughts as you're jogging along or working out or doing whatever you're doing. But it's a good way to clear the mind, declutter the mind as you're working out. I've talked so much about decluttering your mind to get through life. And then focus on what is important. And that is, if one has children, being the best dad or the mom can make a huge difference. Even those who have grandchildren can find immense joy in spending time with their grandchildren. For others, it might mean focusing on their career. Some might find that helping charities or their own church, the religious organization, is very rewarding and fulfilling. Whatever it is, fill the void created by the loneliness of divorce with something that is productive, and refocus your attention while allowing you to interact with new people. And the other issue is that, there's going to be uncertainty. So embrace it. Embrace the uncertainty. Many of us, you and I, have a vision of our future, and we are on a path to get there. But divorce forces us to start again, start over, start fresh. So you need to try to stay positive and have faith that you'll land on your feet and will create positive new memories. Now, it's going to take time for you to build a new life. But now you have gained experience and hopefully maturity to create a new and better you, a new and better life. Soon a new door will open, if it has not already. And then you have to be very patient through this whole process. You have to be patient. A divorce creates a wound. Just like any injury, it takes time to heal. Some days may be better than others, but eventually you will get to that happy and content place that you want to be. And I go back to my point at the very beginning. If you start the process out with a mediator, walking you through all of the issues that you need to address, and coming to an agreement on who will do what, and what is expected from both parties during this separation time before the actual divorce, it makes it so much easier because you've started to act professionally. Trying to get there's going to be emotional periods. I understand that because I see it in my office when they come in. But at the end of each meeting, you can always see that there is a sigh of relief in the eyes of people who are going through this separation and divorce process. No one ever expects to get divorced. Everyone thinks they're going to live happily ever after. But this is kind of a cruel world in which we live in. And things don't work out sometimes as the way that we want them to. But if we prepare ourselves, when we know that divorce is going to happen, and if we prepare ourselves to manage through it all in a professional atmosphere, and take out all of the anger that human emotions bring up, you can get through the process so much easier. And you can go out there and find the life that you really need to have, independent of all of the pain and suffering that you went through divorce. You can have that good life. So I know that wasn't the subject that you wanted to talk about this morning, but hey, I had to bring it up. I had to talk about it because I just felt that there are a lot of people that go through this process. And they want the process to go smoothly. And it should go smoothly. And it can go through. It can go smoothly. But it's up to you. It is up to you. So if you have any questions, send me a text to 818-252-5682. And I'll be more than happy to respond to you. 818-252-5682. Go to my website at www.lodge-co.com and you'll know a little bit more about my firm and what we do. I'm a mediator, I'm a business coach, business consultant, and I work hard. But that's what life is about, is working as hard as you possibly can get. And do as much as you can to help other people. That is the goal in life. To help others when they need help. So, go out there today. Have a great day. This is Mike Lodge for the WBT. Let's go out and do something great. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
This podcast is produced by Michael Lodge, fully focused on content.